Somebody else said something, and I love the comment, addiction. You said addiction. As you were sitting, I was dying to blurt out, wouldn't it be cool to make your class addictive? The students think, I've got to go to that class, like Sudoku, like you talked about. I've got to be in that class. I am addicted to love. I am addicted to that class, to that teacher, that environment. How many of you ever had a class that you looked forward to? It might have been the hardest class you ever took, but you looked forward to it.
In essence, never thinking about making my class addictive. It's just, how do I make my class engaging and getting to where the students, when they walk out the classroom, have met the outcomes of what I wanted them to meet. You know, it's like almost like a final chapter of the story. They get it. They understand how it ended. I'm not going to leave them in suspense. We have pieces of this that really, if they did this, they would make their class addictive. Did we lead them to that? Because we gave them story, and we gave them neurological learning, and we gave them visceral types of responses that we want the students to have by engaging the students physically in aha moments.
Let me ask you, what are you addicted to? Neurologically, I know there's a release of dopamine when I play Sudoku. I have a well feeling when I do it. Okay, and so I'm addicted to the release of dopamine. When you do things that are habitual, dopamine is released. Okay, and so how do you produce that in your students? How do you produce that release of dopamine in your students? Are your students' eyes shining? If you look out at your students there, are they shining? If they're not shining, I can guarantee you dopamine is not flowing.
Right.
You know, they're not, their attention is not there. And so what do I do about that? I need to change something right here and now about doing that. But an online class, which is becoming bigger and bigger, you know, what are the things that we can do in an online class to create that kind of environment that pulls a student in? For instance, I think the starting point is terribly important. And our starting points normally are the syllabus and the course objectives. And I think I might have said this in the workshop. Give your course objectives to your students, right? And ask them to come back next week and have them explain what each of those objectives means in their language. See if they can translate our language into something that they understand.